Hey everyone, this is Blackbinder, and welcome back to the Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. Last time we left off, we finished up with Atsur in the Brass Citadel. Maya left our party for, I'm not sure what, she hasn't told us what. She said she'd be back in a few days, and now we have finally made our way to Hasongo. Things don't look too good, however, as there is a bloody corpse right here.
At all. There was a Dawnstar settlement on Hasongo.
Adair kicks at a few splinters of shattered wood strewn across the path. Remember, Eothas was headed this way.
The place got trampled just the same.
It doesn't seem to matter who he hurts, he does as he pleases.
This is Wide Wen all over again. Only now we know it really is Eothas behind it. I'll tell you one thing. When we catch up to that unstoppable god statue, me and him are gonna have words. Lava better be alright.
Eothas was here all right. It looks like he was headed to that lighthouse on the western end.
Who killed all these people? What is that? A Coral Naga warrior. The Nagas, I guess, came? They are weak versus shock, which is good. Go ahead and knock him down. He's got 8 resources, and I've got 8 resources. I want to see if it uses mine. Yep, okay. So, my pet shares a resource pool with my main guy. Alright, everybody back off. Nope, he's got deep wounds. He's gonna die. Let's see if we can't get him anyway. There we go. Except, oh, yes, awesome. We got it. Kill 10 enemies with empowered attacks. I don't know how. We were only at 6 before. Alright, all soulbound upgrades are complete. What does it get? Living Wood, we already had that. Heal 20%, had that. Blighted Shot, Corrupting Beauty. Nearby enemies will become distracted after killing an enemy with the weapon for 15 seconds. That's good, but certainly not better than the Red Hand. And also, I have this now too. This is legendary. I think I upgraded it to legendary. Yep, so 38 to 49. And what's that? 72 versus what? What does this one do? 44. Let's see what we can upgrade it to. Superb or Superb? What's the difference? I guess one can use Kraken Eyes to completely bypass the gold cost. Looks like you have to enchant it to Superb first before you can go to... Before you can go up to the legendary one. Let's go ahead and... You know what? No, I'm just going to leave the Red Hand on. I may upgrade this later, depending on what I have, or what I get. Alright, let's put these on. They're basically the same thing, but they also have the Hold Fast enchantment, so I can take someone out of the battle if I need to. What is this? Grants lesser lay on hands. How about we give you the gauntlets of accuracy, so your spells are more accurate. No, you. Lesser lay on hands is nice, but not that nice. Also, I need you to switch to one-handed. The Eye of Whale would be nice. Yes. So you have more accuracy on your regular attacks. Damn, look at that. 113 accuracy. That's awesome. He beats out Seraphine. Damn, Seraphine, you have terrible accuracy. Why? Why does Shodi have such better Oh, because she's one-handing it. Gotcha. Well, that's fine. Whatever. You have bad accuracy. I can live with it. The heck happened to those guys? Oh, yeah, that's right. Eothas sucked out their essence when he walked by. Let's go in here. I bet it's full of Naga soldiers. What's going to stop Eothas from sucking our essence out if we get close to him? An Amua woman whirls towards you, her eyes wide and wild. Her uniform is disheveled as if from several days wear, and her breath comes in rapid gasps. With her are a few wounded soldiers and a huddle of commoners and dirt-stained farmer smocks.
Shut the door, quick, before the Naga get in.
It's already closed, but her glazed eyes seem to be staring behind it. The soldiers look up too. Their faces are drawn with pain and exhaustion, their eyes rimmed red and gray. It's all right. I'm here to help.
We're the finest soldiers and cannoneers in Eora. We don't need anything.
Her hand starts to tremble at her side. So there's something unusual about her brittle confidence, distant stare and shaking hand. Did Eothas get too close to her? You can read the signs. Whatever she saw here has rattled her to the core. So PTSD.
Folks that saw Widewin on the field of battle, the ones that lived, used to get rounded up looking like this. Some got reassigned, but most they sent home.
She blinks at you as if seeing you for the first time.
Right. You're not the reinforcements. There are supposed to be reinforcements.
A tide of panic is rising behind her eyes. Calm down and tell me what happened here. She closes her eyes, but her hands are still shaking.
The first thing was the Colossus. It showed up a few days ago, a week ago. I can't be sure. But it was huge. Glowed like luminous Audra.
Her eyes start to glaze over again. She stares into the distance, her mouth slightly open. Her wounded companion, meanwhile, is staring suspiciously at the farmers. They shrink from his gaze. That was Eothas. You're here. You're safe. She shakes her head, almost as if she didn't hear you.
The Colossus was coming right for us. Fleetmaster Co. ordered the gunhawks and cannoneers to take up positions.
She catches herself, breaking off with an ashamed grimace.
They fought. The rest of us were sent below, like cowards.
She looks down at her hands, which she has balled into trembling fists. Focus, what did the Colossus do then? If you'd fought, you'd be dead too. Let's do that one.
What kind of trencher are you?
He spits.
We don't flee.
Was that Jordan Peele? She doesn't look at you as she speaks. She steels herself.
I heard cannon blasts, artillery fire. Felt the world shake. Then the water started coming in. We came back up, and the others were... I don't know. Like they'd been turned to ash. And the Colossus was walking away. The fort was flooding, where it had broken our walls, and the luminous Audra in the lighthouse had gone dark.
What's this lighthouse?
On the western side of the fort. It's a true marvel, a monument to Rawatayan engineering.
Proof we can tame and transform this place once we get rid of the scale bellies.
Look at his portrait. It looks just like Jordan Peele. Scale bellies?
The Naga.
Her hand starts to tremble again. She tries to cover it with the other.
They skulked in after, once our walls were down. Those of us who were left fought. But those cowards moved through the sunken hallways. Ambushed us from below.
Look at the wall. They've been counting either the days or the Naga that they've killed. And those of you who survive ended up here. You weren't even at full strength. Why not take shelter?
We were ordered to defend this fort. Our people back home depend on our food shipments.
Those snakes are little more than animals. No match for trained Rawatayan warriors. When the Hasonui's reinforcements get here, we'll strike back.
He trails off, his gaze distant at the scenarios of bloody vengeance no doubt playing in his mind's eye.
And build our walls back up so nothing gets through. And double our cannons, so we can destroy that Colossus if it ever comes back.
The Colossus that marched through here was Eothas.
That monster that killed our people?
I suppose he does look like a monster from down here.
I told you, Zahira. The Godhammer scrambled their god, and now he's taking his revenge.
The soldier looks pointedly at the huddled farmers. They look away, cheeks flushed and brows perspiring.
Our gods are above petty motivations like revenge. No, Gon's got a bigger plan for you and me.
Shodi's right, don't jump to conclusions.
It's no coincidence your Eothas shows up just as Latharn storms out.
What's that? Who's Latharn and what do you have against these farmers?
Dawn Stars.
He coughs a wad of bloody phlegm onto the floor.
Fleetmaster Co. hired them to tend the fields that supply the mainland, but they started acting strange, dreaming strange.
You mean dreaming of things to come?
One of them, Latharin, had a row with the Fleetmaster over it. Left angry just before the Colossus showed up.
Zahira and the soldiers glare at the farmers as if this explains everything. Well, he was warning them to leave or something, I don't know. You're understandably upset, but let's not jump to conclusions. Zahira seems to consider your words, but the wounded soldier shakes his head.
I think their praying called it here. Getting back at us for the Godhammer. Even if not, they definitely know something.
Spitting at our god? You ought to fear for the future of your soul.
Is there anything else?
She stares at you with wide, blank eyes. This is a fortress. Surely you've got some way of fighting the Naga. She bristles.
The finest cannons and bombards in the archipelago. Why, you can barely walk the ramparts without...
As she remembers the destruction outside, her indignation fades away, and the distant look returns to her eyes.
There's still one. There must be one. They can't all have been destroyed. But you'll need a trained artillerist to aim it.
She nods, pulling herself back from the brink of panic. Who are you?
Zahira, assistant quartermaster.
All right,
Don't go back
farewell.
out there. You'll be safe here until reinforcements arrive.
Her throat makes a dry clicking sound as she swallows.
Just stay away from the water. Damn scale bellies are hiding down there. They'll ambush if you get close.
Sometimes you can see them, if you look carefully.
She stares off again, gazing at nothing. Alright, anybody else? Let's take some supplies. A bomb. Alright, let's get out of here. And let's purposely walk by the water because I want to kill me some scale bellies. Oh, there's one. I see him. He's going to ambush us. Alright, we saw something, but I don't see where it is. Hate it when it does that. It gives you the perception sound, but it doesn't tell you where it is. We were right here when it went off. Fine, whatever. We'll find it eventually. Scale belly. Boom. We double tapped him. Let's go over here. Holding tab, but I don't see anything. A ripe stench wafts from the boats. A corpse is pinned behind them.
Who's in favor of the long way around?
I kind of want to go through them, honestly. Put all that exploring and leveling up to good use. Fireball, please. Get up here. Can we actually fire over the edge? Yes, we can. Adair, please give us a good leap. You can't, because you can't see. There we go. Boom. Eothas, do it again, please. Let's kill the archers before they kill Eothas. Go on, Seraphim, do your thing. Or back below. He was gonna gouging blind me, or confounding blind, so I knocked him over with a dare. Some nice loot you got there. Alright, what does this do? A heavy brass bombard is perched atop the wall, pointing out to sea. From here you have a commanding view of the flooded fortress. Check for ammunition. The bombard itself is not loaded and you don't see any ammunition for it nearby. Might be the blue lass from Rautai knows where we can scrounge ourselves up some big honking balls for this beast. Seraphim glances toward the tower. You tried, but it's stuck. Looking down, you notice the gears attached to the rotating platform are rusted. Push the bombard into position with me. Takes 18 strength. We're getting up there, but we still beat all these strength checks pretty easily. Despite the rusted platform shrieks and the burn in your own arms and legs, you manage to turn the bombard toward the Naga. The bombard continues its lonely vigil. Aim the bombard at the cluster of Naga. There we go. You estimate the distance to the Naga and consider what you know about ballistics and parabolic trajectories. After a few mental calculations, you ratchet the bombard into a suitable firing position. You're confident you can take out the Naga on the platform at this angle. All right, now we just need to find some what the heck? We need to find some damn cannonballs. Maybe there's some in here. The stairs descend to a flooded hallway. The water is clear and the passage seems to continue for quite a ways. Swim into the passage. As the passage begins to grow dim and the water cloudy, you reach an intersection where the walls are spiderwebbed with cracks. The hall continues to the left and to the right. The way on the left is dark. There's a faint glow to your right, but still dark shapes obstruct the passage. Orient yourself in the passage. Your finely honed sense of direction tells you that the hall to the right leads west, while the route to the left seems to bend southeast back toward the docks. So let's go left. 2. The hallway curves around until you reach a door. It's swollen with water and stuck in place. You give it a cursory tug, but it will take more effort to pull it open. Pull the door open with me, because I am strong. You plant your feet on either side of the doorway and pull at the handle. After several sharp yanks, it flies open, revealing stairs to the surface. You swim up. This should be the cannonball room, right? Whoa, a Naga soul. You feel the presence of a soul, twisting and sinuous. It notices you too and draws nearer. Its restless essence tingles against your own. It is searching, hunting. You recognize it as the soul of a Naga.
What is this? Come closer. You glow so brightly, just like
The soul recoils from a memory of violence like a child snatching her hand from a hot stove. What were you searching for?
away.
Memory blooms at her core. A burst of vehemence shudders through her
The
essence.
striped fiends profane the island, endlessly burrowing, building. They bury the Adra under stone.
They're talking about the lighthouse.
Sugan says we must find a way in. Sugan says I must find a way in.
There is warmth in this thought. Pride. Who is Sugan?
Speaker for the gods. Grandfather to many. He leads us here. And here I must find a way in. The fiends gather at the walls, searching too. Not for me, but they see me still.
You feel a prickle of sympathetic pain as if pierced by a volley of bullets. You come with me.
It is too dark. I will lose my way, or be swallowed by the terrible walker.
Fear shivers through her.
Stay a little longer. Your glow is a comfort here.
If we were a mystic, we could do a different one. You died.
No, not dead. Still searching.
What are you looking for now?
A way, I said. A glowing, shining way.
As she speaks, you feel yourself pulled into her memory and into the dark abyss of the in-between. You remember it from your own brief sojourn there. Yet from the darkness, you and Eothas see a bright rift, a pillar with roots that seem to reach into the heart of the world. You recognize this as an Adra pillar.
The way glows like an anglerfish lure, but it feels safe.
It does. You are drawn to it.
I will follow the way, I think. But then I see another glowing thing. This one does not feel safe.
Another glowing figure appears, this one shaped like an enormous walker. 3 stars burn above its brow. You feel Eothas' fear at this walker thing, even as you recognize it as Eothas. Drawback. You watch as the glowing figure approaches the pillar. It reaches out, and a violent current rips through the darkness. You hear a chorus of screams, but they sound distant and distorted, as if coming from underwater. Light and energy flow into the strange being from the pillar and from 100 points gathered around it. At last, the pillar is dark. Glowing walker recedes, brighter than before. Everything is dark.
Now there is no way and no light. I am afraid.
I'll restore the Adra pillar, then you can continue on your way.
The way? I am searching for a way. Show me.
She melts into the ether and becomes a quiet presence beside you. Got an arquebus, sword, some money. Damn, I can't get in there from here. Alright, let's go the other way then. Swim back to the kitchen. And then let's go back in. We'll go to the right this time. You pull yourself past the corner and into a labyrinth of carnage. Debris from half-collapsed walls and shattered barricades clogs the tunnel. Corpses weighed down by armor and bloated with decay bob and hover in the open spaces. You kick off the rubble to propel yourself forward. Even so, the way forward is more taxing than you'd initially thought. Swim onward. You press on. Partial success. You press on, and by the time you have a chance to regret that decision, you're too far ahead to turn back. Your vision begins to darken. You pull and kick your way ahead, ignoring your burning limbs and focusing everything on the rapidly fading light. Just when you think you can hold your breath no longer, you see light on the right and break the surface, your abused body trembling. I was injured. That's okay. I think I can deal with it a little bit of a fatigue. -5 accuracy. Ah, that sucks. A cold, stiff hand protrudes from the rubble. And there's nothing in here, is there? Well, poo. We didn't even have to swim down here. There's a door. Need to find the cannonballs. It's a lamp oil barrel. Alright, let's climb up this wall over here. We'll stealth around the corner just in case. Loose masonry mars the southern wall of the gatehouse. Some of the protruding bricks look prominent enough to climb, yet the stonework feels slick with sea spray and slime moss. You estimate a difficult climb and a dangerous fall. Rope and grappling hook. Climb the tower. Wait, no. Don't toss it. Let's just climb it. Partial success. You're halfway up when your feet slip out from under you. You kick around for a foothold as you try to maintain a grip on the jagged stone above you. Unfortunately, your strength gives out, your hands slip from the wall, and you land at the base of the tower with a sharp pain in your ankle. Another injury. Awesome. How is that a partial success? Fine. Toss the grappling hook. No sooner have you pulled it tight than you hear splashing and hissing behind you. Well, of course we did. How did they hear us from underwater? That's some bull honky. Climb the rope. We were stealth, thankfully, so they never saw us. Stupid Naga. That is the lighthouse. I don't want to go up there, though. I want to find the damn cannonballs. I better not have to go all the way back down to the tower. They probably have some in the tower itself. Oh, damn, look at that footprint. That's a big footprint. You remember the feet that made these stomping across Cadnua? Who saw us? Who saw us? I can see no one. Oh, there he is. Just sit there. Seraphim Mind Blades, please. Do it again. Why are you guys not attacking? Can you not see them? There we go. Mind Blades again. There we go. Let's climb in now and see what's in here. Looks like the Fleet Master's office. Letter from Latharn. This letter is written in small, meticulous hand. Co. You know I've never been one for superstition, but I'm telling you there's something to these dreams. Couldn't tell you what they mean, only that they wake me 3 times a night. All of us working your farms, pious Eothasians to a man, are having them too. I've got no mind to tell you how to run your fort, but I've got to look after my brethren here. We left homes and families back in Raid Ceres, and now we're seeing strange things and laboring next to a duke's ransom in black powder. Or did you reckon a dumb hick like me wouldn't notice? Hasongo Fort, the expanded design. Flecks of sealing wax cling to the tip of the blade. I'm guessing it's a letter opener. Maybe it's in there. You know what? Let's actually have Adair go down first. Why are you in Conqueror stance? Quit doing that. I know I'm not the one freaking clicking on it. I can't be. Get the Naga archers. Nice. I love that bouncing back and forth. Let's take all of their monies and make their corpses turn to ash. Alright, what do we got in here? Is this the place where that Naga spirit was? Probably. But we couldn't get through the barricades, so... Oh! A shuffler hides here. I taste his fear. Well, let's see what he has to say then. This is a heavy-duty door, so the cannonballs might be in there. Although we've already made it past everyone, so I can't imagine it's going to do us much good. Imuro. An older man hunches over a work table, scribbling furiously by the light of a flickering lantern. His hair is an oily, matted mess, and his cheeks are streaked with black. He looks up as you enter, shielding his eyes from the torchlight behind you.
Slave sphincter, those snakes were noisy. I don't suppose you brought any extra parchment with you?
He brushes a lock of greasy hair behind his ear. As he does, his ink-stained fingers leave another mark on his cheek. What are you doing?
I'm writing it all down. My research, my work... Something to survive before the next walk-in Colossus, the next Naga warband.
He blinks, his eyes wide and distant.
Do you need something? If not, I should focus. So much to do.
He turns back to the pages on the table. Nowhere I can find shells for the bombard?
Only one. Just a prototype. In there.
He points to the chest against the wall.
You're welcome to it. I only ask that you compile notes on the blast radius, detonation temperature, smoke formation, debris trajectory.
He continues muttering quietly to himself, ticking the items off with sharp jabs of his quill. What happened here?
What didn't? A colossus made of Adra marched through the fort, grew bright like luminous, and scores of soldiers fell dead. Incredible.
His quill stops moving and his gaze grows silent, or distant.
Then the Naga killed everyone else. Except Latharn, I suppose. Yes, he must have left.
Zahira survived, along with a few others.
They should split up. Safer that way. Better odds.
Latharn?
Dawnstar fellow. Arrived yesterday, last week. Complained of strange dreams. Smart of him to leave so soon.
He's gotta be acting on his dreams, trying to help our god.
Adair nods in agreement. I see.
Something?
How do I get to the lighthouse?
How indeed. Naga everywhere. Suppose your best chance will be up along the walls, west and south. But how to get there? Better perhaps to keep going south, around the edge of the fort, through Fleet Master Ko's office. More cover from the Naga.
There are survivors holed up by the docks. I can help you reach them. He waves a hand, already turning back to his notes.
Safety in numbers, eh? A comforting illusion. Let the others have it if they wish it.
He wipes his cheek, smearing more ink across it.
My work survives.
Alright, whatever. Fine then. Let's take the bombard. Explosive shell. They've only got one damn shell for this entire fort. That seems silly. What was that? Hasongo Workshop Records. No, I'm not going over those. I imagine they're not very useful. Alright, let's go and blow these suckers up. Although I could take them myself if I wanted to. Alright, there's ones there and there's ones down here. I want to kill these ones, I think. But we need to swim back, right? Or no, we go up the ladder. We do need to swim back. Go left to the kitchen. Then we climb the ladder. looters. Damn looters. We'll have to kill them as well. Cross the rope. Alright, man. Fire away. Load the bombard. Carefully, you ease the shell into the bombard. Fire the bombard. You light the fuse and plug your ears. Haha. Going down. Free loot. Alright, there's still a group down there. But let's kill the looters first. Let's have Shodi go ahead and do that. Iconic projection. I'm gonna do his paralyzing shot. Fireball anyway. All the way in the back though. Because there's a mage back there. I can't reach them back there with the reduced range of my red hand. So I'll just have to hopefully paralyze them. And Mind Blades with Seraphim. Did it work? Oh yeah, he exploded. Ooh, Thief's Putty. That is a big looking ship. Alright, we got one more group of Naga to take down, and then we head into the lighthouse. Alright, Adair, you do your thing. What is that? A sigil? Coral Naga totem. I don't know what those do. So let's play it safe. And Shoti, you are going to come back here, or up here, and do your big AoE, please. Eothas, I want you to paralyze everyone as well. Or try to, anyway. Who do I want to take out? I would like to take out the shamans, but I can't. Can't get close enough without putting myself in danger. Seraphim Mind Blades the totem, and that will hopefully hit the shaman as well. Alright. Let's Confounding Blind the Naga totem, and then have Seraphim Mind Blades it again. Looks like it does lightning damage on occasion. Or that could be the Storm Blights. I don't know. Alright, Shodi, heal. Then Holy Radiance. Eothas, what do you want to do? Just do a fireball in the back. Blind the archer, please. Seraphim, Barbaric Blow the Stormblight, please. Oh no, don't touch the Stormblight because you have all lightning damage. Probably just heal him. Is that everybody? Alright, good. I think we've killed everything. I imagine there's a Naga boss in the lighthouse itself. Let's walk over here, see if there's any hidden items that we missed. There is not. Might be some over here, though. At the very least, we can get some Naga swords. Can't believe I can't loot that cabinet. Oop, sea troll. Let's move it back so we can stay out of the range of those totems. Borrowed instinct from the Naga warrior. Did it work? It did. Alright. Just go to town. Barbaric blow. I am going to take out the Naga warriors behind because... Nope, never mind. I thought the sea troll was immune to piercing, but I must be thinking of the bog lurker or something. Easy peasy. Alright, we're all good there. I think we're ready to go. Yep, let's get up in this lighthouse. Actually, you know what? We'll stop it there for now, and we will do the lighthouse next time. So please leave a like or comment below, and feel free to subscribe for more full Let's Plays like this one. And that's my mama.